Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. On this episode, I will be doing another resin pour, but it's going to be on different canvas. They're going to be a little bit smaller. I intend on using them for drink coasters. So we're going to do a little bit smaller project this time. I will do a few things different than my initial resin pour video. So enjoy. Thank you so much for tuning in. So these are the canvas that we will be using today. Okay, so just to go ahead and get started, again, as I stated, we're going to do a resin pour. So these are the two bottles. There's left over from the last ones that I did. I'm only going to use 1 cup this time. Really don't feel that it's necessary to have 3 cups. That's my opinion. Have my popsicle sticks. Have my torch. We have the canvas. And we can get started. Instead of resting them on cups this time, I did choose to use baking racks or cooling racks. Those that are familiar with the baking field know that these are the racks that you usually use when you are cooling off your cakes before you apply icing onto them. So for my last experiment, I learned I need to use a little more resin. So I think I got everything out of those bottles. So now we are going to stir. Reviews and results have shown that when you stir fast, it causes more bubbles. And again, we don't want bubbles. So you want to make sure you're scraping the sides of the cup, you're getting the bottom of the cup. You want this to be mixed very, very good. Alright, so once we have everything stirred and mixed very well, we want to go ahead and begin pouring the resin over the canvas. Smooth it out, let it run over onto the sides. This time I did not put tape on the bottom of these canvas because again, they're going to be used as coasters. So they'll have something else on the bottom of them, and did not use it. So once you get your canvas covered with the resin and you've smoothed it out, got the edges all good, you're going to take your torch. Again, I got this off of Amazon, $15.99. And here we go. Make sure it's unlocked. And you just want to use the torch to make sure you get your bubbles out of your canvas. You don't want to put the torch too close. You don't want to have it on there too long because you will burn it. And that's not what we're trying. Now once I finish getting my bubbles out, I will let this dry. I'll leave it outside for the next 2 days or so. Maybe don't even need it that long since it's not a very big canvas. These are just pieces. So they should dry a little bit quicker. But I'm definitely going to leave it outside for 24 hours. This time I will use something to cover it up. Last trial and error. At nighttime, the bugs fly around, they land on it, they get stuck in the resin, and then you have to pick it out. That's not fun. So to avoid having to do that this time, I will go ahead and cover them up. And that way they should be good to go and don't have to pick out the gnats. This is what we have after everything has been smoothed out. And the torch has been used to get the bubbles out. Of course, there is no success without failure. So we have to figure out how to get these off of the cooling rack. I'm going to be very transparent with you all. I did not think about this part.